Hello friends, this is Ritesh from retailritesh.com. One of the question which I received on the DM today, and the question was how to finalize an influencer or how to find out the right influencer for the campaign. And though even I have written an article, a detailed article, I'll put the link below on this description of this video on influencer marketing campaign, how to do an influencer marketing campaign for your brand. But I would love to reply to this person who has asked me this DM, and my answer would be by a storytelling. The story is taken from Chanakya's Arthashastra, and which is called Kautiliya Arthashastra in Indian mythology. And it's a real kind of a story. It's a real story wherein a king of a kingdom was threatened by his neighboring enemy kingdom, and the neighbor kingdom had a more, in terms of manpower, the army was far greater than this particular king. So this particular king went to his advisor, which happened to be Chanakya, and asked him, sir, how do how to find out that my army of 32,000 people will be sufficient to win the war over a neighboring king who has 3 times more army than mine? So Chanakya replied, and his answer was, in order to find out the right people, you need to gather all your 32,000 people first. So the king followed the advice and gathered all his army, and then Chanakya advised him, please find out how many of your army personnel think that they are going to lose. And so the king asked the army in a very motivating speech how many of them feel that they are not capable of winning over the competition or winning over the enemy. And so to your surprise, how many people left from that army? 22,000 people went away and said that we don't think that we could win over the army which is 3 times stronger than us. So the king asked, okay, please, no questions, no grievances, you can all go back to your homes. King was left with 10,000 people. Now he again went to his advisor and asked him, sir, how to find out whether this 10,000 people which I have are go-getters, are are people with a mission, with a purpose, and can win a war for me. So the advisor Chanakya advised again, saying that, okay, please ask your troop, take your troop to the jungle and make them walk and run for 1 full day without any water, without any food, and take them to a river bank. So the king followed the same thing. He took the army to a jungle and took them to a river bank. Most of the people from the army, when they saw the water, they were thirsty, as they had not taken a single drop of water throughout the day. They all took off their armors and went to drink to the water on the river, from the river. And then the Chanakya came and told the king, how many people took off their armory and went to drink the water? King replied, sir, around 9,700. So advisor advised. Chanakya replied to him, saying that, let's see, this 9,700 people could cost you a war. They are so careless. They took off their armory and went to drink water. So their carelessness would cost you a war. Please send them back home. So the king did whatever his advisor advised, and he sent 9,700 people back to their homes. He was left with only 300 people, and so he asked his advisor, can I win the war with 300 people? The Chanakya said, please, yes, this are 300 people, which is small percentage of your huge army which you had, which is of 32,000 people. You have only 300 people who are careful, who are mission driven, who are go-getters, and they can win you a war. And gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the king followed the advice, and the result was he won the war. taking the same learning into social marketing, into influencer marketing. It doesn't matter whether your influencer has millions followers. What really matters is how many of the followers are engaged with the influencer, how many followers taking the advice of the influencer, come to your shop or go to your e-commerce website and make a purchase. That is what the right measure of any influencer campaign. So this is a history story which I told you from Arthashastra, and the answers to all your questions either lie in within us or within our scriptures, within our books. So this is one of the lessons, one of the story which I would like to give it to the questioner of mine who sent me a DM and made me think about this story. And thank you very much. Keep following retailritesh.com. Thank you.